Hello everyone. If you've been on the internet recently, you might have heard this phrase, go touch grass. Some of you may know what this means, but some of you might be unfamiliar with this. Here's a definition found on Wiktionary.com that might help. To spend time outside. That is the essence of touching grass. And I know what you might already be thinking. What an impossible task! Humans have made shelter for the singular purpose of avoiding the elements. What good would it be for me, a civilized human, to brave the outside? And that is a wonderful question, and one that we will cover soon. Unexpectedly, going outside has many benefits, but you will need the proper mental and physical preparations to do so safely. In this video, I will demonstrate how to touch grass, commonly known as going outside. This includes how to mentally prepare yourself, a guide on physically getting out of your room, and how to confront the drastically different environment that being in the open air may bring. Step 1 of the process is preparing yourself mentally. You may find yourself questioning why you need to go outside, or what benefits it could even bring you. That is actually one of the first signs that you may benefit from touching grass. If you did not ask yourself whether you need to touch grass, think about the following questions. What day of the week is it? Have I gotten into any intense online arguments recently? Do I have Twitter installed? If you have answered certain answers to any of these questions, they are all signs that you may benefit from touching grass. One common logical pitfall you might find yourself falling into is, I don't need to go outside. I have everything I need to do here in my own room. Yes, we live in the age of technology. With the power of smartphones, laptops, and even virtual reality devices, there is an endless amount of content that can keep us entertained and connected without ever having to leave our homes. Unfortunately, technology cannot replicate some of the benefits of going outside, such as natural exercise, vitamin D synthesis, and human socialization. Ultimately, however, the most important part of preparing to touch grass is accepting that you may need to go outside. This is a difficult journey and something that must be achieved by the individual. I am here to help you with this guide, but you must do this step by yourself. The next step of touching grass is the physical preparation and movements you need to perform. This can be difficult and dangerous depending on the degree of activity, so this speech will start from the very beginning, getting out of your chair. My recommendation is to completely clear the empty Mountain Dew bottles around your chair so that there's no tripping hazards in the process of getting up. Next, hold on to your armrest or seat and flex your arms and legs. This should be one fluid movement and you should lift with your legs, not your back. If you've done this successfully, congratulations, you are now standing up. If you haven't seen the light of day for a while, your body might not be ready for the sudden burst of activity that comes with touching grass. So before you head outside, do a few stretches to limber up those muscles. One of my favorites is trying to touch my toes before realizing how much more flexible I used to be in the past. After you're sufficiently warmed up, you may now realize there is one last obstacle between you and the grass, the door. This may as well be a wall to many people and is a very difficult barrier to pass through. The outside door may differ from other doors you have seen, as they do not automatically open after pressing the F key on your keyboard. If there's a lock on the door, you may need to unlock the mechanism. Otherwise, place your hand on the protruding door handle and twist clockwise. Do not be discouraged if this does not work the first time, and feel free to take breaks in between attempts. Once this door is open, you will have successfully made contact with the outside world. The final step of touching grass is actually the act of touching grass itself. Now that you're mentally and physically prepared, it is time to approach the grass. Be careful, you don't want to startle it. Approach the grass slowly, like you're approaching a wild animal. Talk to it gently. Reassure it that you've come in peace. Once you've established rapport with the grass, you can start touching it. Start by running your fingers lightly over the blades of grass. Make sure to feel its texture. If you're feeling adventurous, try making small talk. Just remember, be gentle and slow. The grass is a delicate creature and deserves our respect. Now, you must not forget that you are not in the privacy of your own home outside. This is completely uncharted, unknown territory. There's many things that may be acceptable in your home, but are frowned upon in the real world. Here are a few tips for going outside for beginners. Make sure to check the weather before going outside. Be prepared with sunscreen and rain gear. Fedoras should not be worn without formal wear. And deodorant is not a substitute for a shower. Overall, this video demonstrates how to mentally and physically prepare yourself in order to touch grass, as well as how to understand and withhold the outside environment. The next time you're feeling stressed, overwhelmed, or arguing with a stranger, I urge you to try going outside. Find a patch of grass, touch it, feel it, and smell its aroma. Be present in the moment. Thank you.